I am currently in my first year at university studying film and TV production.
One day I hope to be a director.
Any available work experience. I am currently studying BA Honours Marketing. I would like to be part of something like to learn more about media.
I want to work in media, but I don't have any experience. Where do I start?
Okay, so you've sent your letters, you've fired off your CVs, and you've even bombarded people like me with phone calls. I know you want to be a producer. You want to direct. Or like yours truly, you want to be the next best thing in front of the camera.
Well, it's not all glitz and glamour. It takes hundreds of people beavering away behind the scenes to make it look so easy.
A scene created here like this today may only last a few moments on the screen. However, behind the scenes, something like this takes weeks, even months to prepare. But do you know how many different roles are involved to make this happen?
Action! I don't have a clue. About 6 or 7.
Researcher. Policeman.
Designers and stuff. The producers.
You don't know?
Dining staff.
Actors.
He's a manager to organise the stuff.
Of course, television.
So that's what they think. Let's go behind the scenes at Emmerdale and see what really goes on. We've been speaking to Jo, where it all begins.
Generally, for every role in the story office, creativity and ideas, really. Ability to come out with your ideas and be passionate about storytelling.
I'm a director at Emmerdale, and basically it involves planning how the day will go, shots and how we're going to work the scene, what the actors are going to do, what the cameramen are going to do. Basically it's an overview of the whole story. So you don't just plan the scene, you have to plan the whole thing as a big block. Today's been like a location shoot which has involved grips, sound, boom operator, sound operator, loads of set decoration because we've had to come and completely take over this place, so they've had to change all the interior really. Basically there must be about 30 people on the crew at the moment, down from people making tea to ferrying the actors to and from the set, etc. So yeah. To be a director, I think it is about storytelling, definitely. You've got to have a love of cinema, maybe, you know. If you love telly or going the pictures or whatever, that's a good start.
I do firsting, second, thirding, as you would call them. The director is the one that interprets the words from the page into action and vision. The first assistant's job is to take everything that he has planned from the page and make that actually happen. The second predominantly would deal with the artist. The third then is responsible for assisting the first on the floor. Every department has a link, has a channel for flow of information and for the art, really, to succeed.
I'm acting makeup designer on Emmerdale. The position involves overseeing all the makeup for the programme. It's as straightforward as going out and buying the makeup, but then it also involves reading the scripts, liaising with the producer and the directors and the makeup supervisors and the actors as well. We work very closely with costume because you base a lot of the look of the hair and the makeup on what the artist is wearing. I think you need to be very artistic, and I think you need to be able to think on your feet.
I start the cutting process and putting all the scenes together and making the programme work. At any one time there'll be all 4 editors and 2 assistants. You have to be quite personable because you're going to spend a lot of time one-to-one with your director, working out what you've done. They look at what you've done, do they like it, do they not like it, was it what they envisaged? There's a certain amount of technical knowledge you need because it is a computer system and you need to know how to use it. But that can be taught, and the important thing is the creativity of being able to tell a story. And I find that really quite exciting because nobody knows what the final thing's going to look like until I've done it. What I do is what you see.
So now we've come to the end of the production process. Here are some words of wisdom from the Emmerdale crew themselves.
The advice I'd give to people wanting to get into the industry is just have an enthusiasm, but appreciate that there's long hours involved in the job, but it's a good laugh.
A willingness and an ability to learn.
A thick skin and dedication, really.
I think people underestimate the runner's role a lot, yeah. It's quite a key role in some respects because nothing would be passed around, information wouldn't get progressed and things just wouldn't happen.
Watch telly, first of all. Watch movies as well, because you need to know what it is you're trying to deliver.
There's always things going wrong and have to be sorted out. There's never one day the same as another.
Every little thing that you see on the screen, someone's put it there or someone's had to think about it.
I just want to work all day. It's addictive.
People come in with delusions of wanting to be a producer or a director, and that's great. At the end of the day, I wouldn't expect to manage a football team having never kicked a ball in my life.
I think actually personalities which people can recognise, they can get on with, I think that's almost 50% of the job.
You have to be sort of determined if you want to do it.
I think you need to actually really be interested in the job itself.
Just play and just enjoy it. The more you know before you come, the better.
We run 3 crews, for which each crew is about 35 strong. Electricians, props, sound, cameras, and then production staff. Those people are moving from A to B to C all day long, every day. They're all required, and it all pulls together to produce what the viewers see at home. And it's, quite a logistical workout.
Okay, so that's a wrap. I hope what you've seen has given you a better insight into some of the production roles that are available. But we've only scratched the surface and there's so much more out there. But the rest is up to you. So for some more information, here are some useful links. My name is Natasha Wenham and I wish you the best of luck in your career.